Hello, my lovely Pisces. How is everyone? I hope you guys are all doing amazing. So we are doing your person on your mind reading. We're going to be taking a look at whoever you're thinking about. Now it is a general reading, so it may resonate, it may not. If it does resonate, let me know. If it doesn't, check out your other placements. But everything that you guys will need to know, whether it's about this reading, scheduling your personal readings, Patreon, or the tarot course, all of it is in the description box below for you. Now I do have personals open if you guys want something that is meant for your exact energy. So we're going to go ahead and get started. Archangels, spirit guides, and ancestors, please deliver clear messages with a very clear understanding for my lovely Pisces, please. May the messages that need to be heard the very most please come through, and may they please find those who need to hear it. All right, Pisces, let's take a look and see what is going on for you. We're going to be using some of these Oracle written cards here as well as the tarot. I don't react when people mention you. Running. And driving me crazy. You got false promises at the bottom of the deck. See how that plays out. So we're going to be using the tarot now to take a look at their thoughts, feelings, intentions, the challenge between the two of you, their next action, and the outcome. Show me the person on Pisces' mind. What's their energy towards Pisces, please? What's their energy towards Pisces? All right, Pisces, let's take a look. Got the 10 of Wands in the reverse, King of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles, Ten of Cups, 5 of Wands in the reverse, and the Hermit. Got the 5 of Swords here too at the bottom of the deck. I'm not really sure how I feel about this, Pisces. For some of you guys, you could have a family with this person. For others of you, I do feel like family is involved in this somehow. Whether you have a family with this person or wanted a family, were trying to have a family, planning on it, or whether their family or your family is involved in some way. Okay? Just take it how it resonates for you, but I am really feeling that here. Now, we're going to clarify and get more into it, so maybe we'll get more details, but you know, I kind of feel like things are starting to either progress in a way that this person isn't ready for, like with a seriousness that this person isn't ready for, or there's just problems that were coming up. I'm kind of getting two different storylines, so this may resonate for different people here, but for some of you guys, I feel like if you were starting to like plan on having a family, maybe you guys were starting to talk about that, maybe things were starting to look like they were getting very committed or very serious or long-term, this person may have kind of reacted to that and not in a good way, right? I do kind of feel a little bit of a selfish energy where this person, especially with this 5 of Swords being here, it's like things could have come to a halt very quickly with this person. They may not have let you know what was really going on with them, right? Things could have just came to a very sudden halt. And I know part of that is feels like they just aren't ready for that. And they have the 10 of Wands here in the reverse in their thoughts. They're looking at like they're kind of removing themselves from a difficult situation, right? So whether they're like, well, this is too much for me, I can't handle this, I'm not ready for this, you know, that kind of a thing. For those of you where you guys have, where it's not that, and one of you, there's family involved in some way, where there's some kind of drama or issues with the family, or you wanting a family, something like that here, where I think it was just too much for them, driving me crazy. They look at it like they have, like it's something that they can't deal with, that they need to remove themselves from. And part of that is because of maybe this you know, the family or the seriousness of it, the commitment to it. Their true intention is the Nine of Pentacles. I feel like their true intention is just to be on their own at this time. It's like, you know what, I'm not ready for that. Like, whether it's the family drama or the seriousness of it, there's something here that this person is not ready for at the end of the day, and they're choosing to just be on their own. They feel like that's easier for them to deal with. It can be a little bit of a selfish energy, but this person just isn't ready for it. And maybe they thought that they were at one point. It's showing up as false promises, you know, so maybe that's how you're feeling. Like, you feel like this person you know, said a lot of things, said that they wanted a lot of things, and now you're questioning whether that was ever true or not. They have the Ten of Cups here as a challenge between the two of you. Like I said, that could be the seriousness of it, the talk of family. If you guys have a family, you know, maybe the responsibility of it. You know, it could be families involved too. We have the Five of Wands here in the reverse for their next action. You know, I do feel like they're done fighting for this, but I also feel like they don't want to argue. Like, they're just... I just feel like they're not wanting to fight for this anymore. Ten of Wands in the reverse, Five of Wands in the reverse. I feel like they're removing themselves from the situation. Their outcome here is the Hermit. Now, they may, you know, start to see things in a different way from this kind of Hermit position, you know, because he does look within. He does try to see things from a higher perspective. So they may get to that place, but right now I just feel like it's too much for them. So we're going to just try to get into this. Tell me about this. You got the Star card, this Ten of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, they feel like they just need a break. They need a rest. Like, this is too much. The Empress in the reverse. If you guys have been trying to have a family, okay, some of you guys, this part is not going to resonate for all of you, but this is very specific. For some of you guys where you have been trying to have a family, where this is somebody that you've been with for a long time, and maybe you could be struggling with infertility, you know, I feel like it just could have got to this person. You know, they could just, it's just too much for them. Now, for others of you, I just feel like this is like this energy of growing apart. You know, this person just feels like it's too much. I feel like this person has deeper things going on as well, but tell me about this King of Pentacles energy. The High Priestess. Yeah, it's like not knowing, you know, they're not knowing what they want for the long term. They're not knowing if this is something that, you know, they want to do, that level of commitment, that level of seriousness. And I feel like that is, you know, the High Priestess can talk about secrets as well. I feel like they've had some of these fears, they've had some of these feelings, and they've really kept them a secret. They have not really been, you know, very expressive. Tell me about this Nine of Pentacles energy, the Queen of Pentacles. So we have the King and Queen here. So, yeah, especially for those of you where you've been with this person for a long time. The King of Wands in the reverse. And almost like they just feel like it's too, like it's just, I'll say that it's too much work, but I feel like this person could also be feeling like they don't have what it takes in some way. The Queen of Pentacles can talk about resources, and, you know, she is very resourceful, and it's like maybe if you guys have been, especially for those of you that you have been trying to have a family or been dealing with family issues, this person is starting to feel, I feel like on a deeper level, they're starting to feel like they either don't have what it takes to make this happen, or like it's a very insecure kind of an energy. And I feel like it's like adding fuel to it, right? Tell me about this Ten of Cups energy. Why is that the challenge? Got the Knight of Wands in the reverse and the Ace of Swords. It's like somebody's figuring out what they don't want. Somebody may not be ready for this. They may not want this. And maybe they thought that they did, but it's just becoming too much. Maybe they thought that they did want. I don't think that they tried to lie. I don't think they were trying to be deceitful, if that's what you're wondering. Pisces, I just feel like this person at one point, they thought that they did want like a long-term, stable, serious commitment, or they did want a family, right? And now they're starting to see that that isn't what they want, or that they're just not ready. Why is the Five of Wands in the reverse the next action? Got the Five of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, even the Five of Pentacles, the Five of Pentacles can be a card of lack, right? So I feel, especially for this, where this person just feels like they're not meeting expectations on a deeper level, like as if they feel like they're lacking in some way, like they're not good enough in some way, that there's, you know, they're really feeling that lack. And one of the reasons why they don't want to continue to fight for this is because they don't want to continue to feel that lack. They don't want to continue to feel like they're not good enough. I feel like that's why they're running here. You know, that's the part that's driving them crazy, is them feeling like they're just not enough, or they're not good enough, or they can't do something here. Give me one more for that, please. The Seven of Swords in the reverse. That's the truth of the situation. And, you know, I feel like they are sorry too. The Seven of Swords in reverse can be an apology. You know, I do feel like at some point they may pull back here with this Hermit, and they may start to see the deeper reasons why. They may be able to take the time to reflect and see that, you know, they were feeling lack, or they were feeling insecure, or they were not feeling good enough, or they felt like they couldn't do something, they couldn't give you something. For those of you, it could be financial as well, you know, especially if they're really struggling financially, or they've experienced some kind of loss financially, and they feel like they can't give you what you deserve to have in a situation. And I feel like they're going to start to see that here. They could end up apologizing to you and maybe explaining some of this too. Tell me about this Hermit in the reverse, the Six of Swords in the reverse, and the Sun card in the reverse. So they're not going to be able to move past this anytime real soon. Six of Swords in the reverse. You know, to me, that's like not being able to move on from something. And the Sun card in the reverse, it's unhappiness. I feel like there's also, to me, this Six of Swords in the reverse can also talk about a delay of some sort. And the Sun card in the reverse, not being able to see something. And maybe it's taking them pulling back for them to be able to see some of this stuff, see where they've been feeling this. So I do feel like you could end up getting some more information or more clarity from this person about why they are running. But I do feel like this pulling back for them to be able to see it is kind of necessary here for them. But that is what I have for you, Pisces. If it resonates, let me know. If it doesn't, also let me know. But check out your other placements. Everything that you'll need to know, whether it's about this reading, scheduling your personals, or Patreon, all of that's in the description box below for you. My email's in the description box if you want more information about the tarot course. If you want personal prayers for any reason at all, you can just put the little prayer emoji in the comments down below, and I will go through and pray for you. But if this is where we part, thank you for being here and supporting me, and I will see you.